Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back to the fastest growing sports gambling podcast in the tri-state area. We got AA Anthony Alessino. We got the graduate Bryan Castiglione. And my name, as always, is James Hawkinjos. And this is Parlay-Vous. It's NFL Week 8. Parlay-Vous. We got a full squad once again today. I'll get right into it. I'm using my time at the top of the show to speak about the New York Football Jets. The fucking Jets. And I had to do it because last week I came on here and I spoke about how I'm sick of hearing Joe Judge talk. Every week Rob Saleh comes out and talks about it's not for lack of effort. It's not for lack of effort. He said it again. When you lose by 41 fucking points in the National Football League, it's for a lack of effort, dude. Don't come out here and tell me it's not for a lack of effort when you don't, for only team to give up 50 points since the Jets did it. I think in 2012 to the Patriots. They're the first team to do it since, remember that ass kicking they gave to them on Sunday Night Football? That was the last time a team gave up 50 in the NFL. So I don't want to hear it's not for a lack of effort. Also, all offseason, Jets fans as a whole have been clamoring for a veteran backup. Now is the time. Today, the Jets traded a 6th-round pick. Conditional, could be a 5th-round pick, depending on how much he plays, for Joe Flacco. They're going to play him. Do you think they traded for him not to play him?
How long does he have to play for the conditional?
I didn't see the details on that, but they didn't trade for him to have him be the backup. I think it's ridiculous when Cam Newton costs you nothing.
So now I'm going to swing it back to you, and I have questions. I hope you have answers.
All right, let's see.
So now that they traded for Flacco, how long is Zach Wilson out for?
2 to 4.
2 to 4, confirmed.
Yeah, PCL sprain.
So obviously it's closer to 4. They wouldn't have brought in Flacco, and they're bringing in Flacco to compete.
Who knows?
Because at this point,
you decided you didn't need a veteran backup all camp, all offseason, the whole deal. Mike White. Now let's let Mike White play.
Yeah, see what he's got.
Like Josh Johnson's sitting on the practice squad. You just bring him, activate him. Or like I was saying, Cam Newton would have cost you no draft capital to go, unless they called Cam and Cam said no thanks. But Cam did get vaccinated, a few weeks ago?
Cam might have said no thanks.
Cam might have said no thanks.
I mean, I just think it's a weird time to be doing that. I think, honestly, you should play for next year. Is it silly to say that? Play for next year?
No, it was always at least a 2-year deal from the start of this past offseason. It's always a 2-year deal with the Jets, right? It's every 3 or 4 years we're resetting the clock. But
I don't know.
I was thinking about this yesterday during the 4 o'clock games. What are the odds that they wind up doing it again with a quarterback?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
The Jets?
Yeah.
Drafting another quarterback?
Like
Zach Wilson.
Cardinals did it, Rosen with Murray.
Is there talent like that coming out of the draft next year?
I don't know. Matt Corral's really the only guy right now.
Rosen is not Zach Wilson. I think Zach Wilson has. I think Zach Wilson's going to be okay. I
do too.
I think he'll be fine.
I think that you're talking about a first-year coach who's like incredibly intense. That's why he says that stupid shit at the end of every game. It's not for a lack of effort because I'm screaming on the sidelines.
In some instances this year, he's not been wrong in saying that the losses weren't for lack of effort.
All right.
Especially early in the year.
All right. You could say that about a lot of losing teams.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, though. Nobody cares. And that's what sucks. Nobody actually cares about your effort. If you don't bring home a win, the Lions are defeated. And they've probably shown the most effort out of anybody. And they're defeated. And they're losers. Nobody can say that they're a winner. They're a loser.
Lions put out 4 or 5 times the effort the New York Jets put out on Sunday.
The Lions are 1
times the effort.
Sick play every single game from being undefeated.
They're 1 capable quarterback away from being undefeated.
Well, they were. They had it capable. Well,
come on now.
What do you got? What do you got?
I actually was going to bring that up, though, that the Lions might be, 0-6, 0-7 at this point, but,
I think they got to be
better
one
than
of
the Giants.
They got to be one of the best.
Than the Jets.
They got to be one of the best 0-6 teams out there. They have
7 now.
Yeah.
Oh, 0-7.
They're
right.
0-7 now.
Are they on their bye this week?
No.
No.
Buys this week is Vegas and Baltimore.
They're versus Philly this week.
All right, we talked about that.
No, I think coming out against the Rams was huge. I did not see it going even close to that way at all. Dan Campbell was like, "We'll run it all. We'll run the fakes, everything."
Campbell is doing the one thing that we beg of all of these teams with nothing to lose to do all the fucking time. Run the fake, go for it.
Yeah.
Come out, throw the onside kick for when you score the touchdown, you come out, you kick an onside kick at the start of the first quarter. What do you have to lose? You're 0-6.
They faked it twice yesterday. And
2 fakes and an onside kick all in the first quarter.
Yeah. Wild.
Back to back.
Mayhem. Just mayhem. All right, so
just blitzing.
Little game that I'm making up right now on the spot because this is what I do. Everybody knows what this game is. If you don't, you're silly. Panic meter. So we're gonna call it the panic meter, the panic button, whatever you want to call it. 1, not worried. 10, incredibly worried. All right.
I'm familiar with how this
You're
game
familiar?
works, yeah.
Are you familiar?
Yep.
All right. All right. Here we go. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs making the playoffs. Brian, you can go first if you know. It's and speak out.
I have like an idea, but if you have one, go ahead.
I'd say we're at about a 7.
7.
I was about at a 6. Kind of in that like it's becoming concerning.
I was at a 6 last week, and then Tennessee comes out and smashes them, and I picked Tennessee.
A giant win makes it a 9.
A giant win makes it a 10, dude. If they lose to the Giants on Monday Night Football, it's not
I think
happening.
I'd have to agree.
They're in third place in the division. Are they getting 2 wild card teams out of the AFC West? Because right now the Raiders are in first.
Okay.
The Chargers aren't going anywhere in second. So
should I keep going? Should I give you another one?
Go ahead.
I'll give you another one if you want.
Let's do it.
Okay. Daniel Jones, right, is the franchise quarterback. 1 meaning he's absolutely not. 10 meaning you're fully confident in his ability.
I'd say I'd probably give it like a 6 or a 7 on that as well. I don't think you've seen just enough to know that he could do it, and I don't think he's been put in a position to prove to you that he is or he isn't yet. And given the fact that there probably isn't that guy right now that's going to be there, why not add more weapons? Like, what would Daniel Jones look like right now if they didn't get traded over on and they got a Devontae Smith?
Don't know. What do you got?
I had it at like 5. I just feel like
so you're right in the middle, and that sucks. Yeah. And that sucks.
Well, that's how I feel about him.
It does.
It's like how I think you mentioned it yesterday. He's playing well enough to not lose his job, but nothing about the way he's playing makes you excited. You don't,
which is
like
quarterback purgatory,
right? Like that's.
But the reason I went with the 7 is because I don't think a lot of that's on Dimes. I think the scheme has been god awful this season. I don't think he's got the best weapons around him, like Kyle Rudolph, Evan Ingram. I think we've all been done on Evan Ingram, right? Kyle Rudolph is serviceable, but he's old. And then Sterling Shepard's been missing most of the year. Darius Slayton's been missing
most of the whole year.
And when Galladay's playing, they're having him run like hooks and digs and all kinds of short to intermediate routes. He's a deep guy.
Mm-hmm.
Let him run the 3 routes he has success on. He rarely ever was targeted deep when he was playing. So I think a lot of it doesn't necessarily fall on him. And given that there's no stud blue chipper to be looking at, like if this was happening and we had last year's draft class, yeah, he's done. Because one of these 4 guys is going to be there for them.
Right.
But I don't see a guy. I think you try to add more talent. You give it one more go. And then honestly, if you're looking at a point to go get a new quarterback anyway, Judge is probably going to be gone. And the GM, why can't I think of his name right now?
Gettleman.
Definitely going to be gone.
All right, I got 3 more, but we got to move quick.
All right, let's
go.
The panic meter, if you're Tua. You have to be Tua for your career. Okay, so 1 is not worried at all. 10 is you're absolutely panicking that this is almost over before it starts.
I would say 10 if the reports didn't come out after the game on Sunday that Brian Flores had a personal conversation with Tua addressing the Watson rumors and reassuring him that he was their guy. So with that being said, I'd say it's about a 6.
6.
I would say about a 7.
7. All right. We can go 2 more. Let's see. Panic meter as a Pittsburgh Steeler fan / their franchise as a whole, that they are literally being swallowed up by the rest of the division for the foreseeable future? 1 meaning we're right
9.
here, don't worry.
9.
10 meaning, oh my God, this is
I'm
over.
saying
We've been
8
completely
too.
jumped.
8, 9. Yeah, I think we're about there.
Yeah,
And if not, we're getting there very quickly.
yeah. It's the
If
rest of that division
Joe
looks
Burrow.
sick.
Yeah.
If anything, they should feel fortunate enough to have hung around as long as they did, because it's been looking.
I
Like
kind of agree with
It's
Hawk.
been looking like it could get bad the last 3 or 4 years. At the start of every year,
Right.
the last 3
Yeah.
or 4 years, we're like, oh.
Well,
Steelers-
besides last year where they did start out well, but then you knew that was the fake undefeated.
Yeah, they were fake.
And it's hard to remember a time where they were bad.
right.
Like
And
bad,
that's what I'm
bad.
saying. So
yeah.
now we're headed towards that
Right.
where you're
Well,
like,
it's hard to remember because Ben Roethlisberger came in that 04 class. Not
And-
many of us remember time before that
Yeah.
04 class.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's true.
Jack, I mean, was 2 years old. So
Yeah, he don't got it. He don't know.
he don't got it. Last one. This is probably obvious to. Well, it seems obvious to some, but if you dig down deeper, maybe it's not. All right. Panic meter for everybody else in the NFC West besides the Cardinals. Are they one? All right. Yes, the Cardinals are playing good, but we have time to catch them. We could get a wild card spot out of this division. Or 10. Shit, it's over. We got to start looking at next year.
I don't necessarily feel like this is a fair question because I think it has different answers. Because the Rams, I don't think are 2, 1, 2, 1. Because I think the Rams think no matter what, it would be great to get the number 1 seed or the home game. But no matter what, at the end of the day, we got to play them. We're going to beat them.
Okay.
Everybody else, it's a 10, dude.
Right. Right. So you'd think, right? You would think, right? I can't see Cardinals reeling off 4 or 5 losses in a row.
No,
What do you think?
no, not unless
I agree
barring
with
injury.
Hawk.
So what do you think?
It's
What do you
Rams,
think the Rams
and
is?
everyone else should
You
be
think the Rams
panicking.
are a 1 or 2?
Worried about the Cardinals?
Yeah.
Yeah, one or
Have they
two.
versed each other yet?
Yeah, it's the only. Didn't the Cardinals beat the Rams? That's their only
Yes.
loss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rams only loss.
Wow.
So you're going 1 or 2 too.
Yeah.
All right. That wraps up my game for this week. We'll go to guess the lines. We don't want to take too much time.
If I could just
Uh,
I think the Rams are waiting to kick the Cardinals shit in. I think
Yeah,
that's what it
I
looks
think.
like.
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying it since week 1. I think the Cardinals. Oh God, I think the Rams won the Super Bowl this year.
Ooh, that would have been
Yeah.
that would have been a clip and a half.
Yeah, no, I think the Rams won the Super Bowl this year. I said it week 1. I've been saying it. Stafford is dynamite.
I mean,
He
I
deserves a
would
ring.
love to go pull the clip from whatever the wild card show
Last year?
whenever it was the week that Stafford got traded.
And you were like,
because I
"That's
was
it."
all over.
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
I think you were all over it at that point too.
Well, you said, and I remember specifically, you said he wins multiple rings
plural,
on
yeah.
the Rams. Which, if he gets one this year, it's damn
It's a
sure
good start.
shot. Yeah, you
It's
know,
a good start.
and it solidifies McVay as like the guy. Like
And
he
it-
knows
and
what
it-
he's doing.
And it looks way worse on Jared Goff the longer this thing goes on.
That's true. That's true. All right, so here we go. Week 8. And we're going to do some spreads. We're going to guess the lines. Thursday, October 28th, we're going Green Bay, pretty hot, is going to go into the, I guess we could say, scorching lava hot. Arizona Cardinals, undefeated. Cardinals are probably better on paper than Green Bay. Green Bay knows how to hang around. Chandler Jones is off the COVID list. Give me Arizona minus 5.5.
Spicy. I got Arizona minus 3.5.
I got Arizona minus 3.5.
Arizona's minus 6.
Oh
So
my
Alcino's gonna
goodness.
get one.
Love that. I love that start. All right, we'll head to Sunday. Sunday scary. The scariest of Sundays. What did you say?
I don't remember. I think I probably said spooky
Oh,
instead of scary.
Yeah, he definitely said spooky.
We got some spooky games. All right, here we go.
Spooky matchups.
Extra,
not very
extra,
good.
extra spooky matchups
in the
coming
sense
up.
that they're not good.
Here we go. Carolina, which is just falling apart at the seams, still without Christian McCaffrey, heads to Atlanta. And, you know, Atlanta, we know we have Atlanta. I actually have Atlanta favored in this game. Do you guys?
I do.
Okay.
I don't.
Really?
No.
No.
You
He's
need
like,
to
no.
stop trying to make the Panthers happy. dude.
Yeah.
I know. I gotta
Darnold
give up. I know.
if Darnold-
No.
Darnold just got disowned by the Giants.
I know.
So Atlanta minus 3.
Atlanta minus 2.
I'm not switching it now. I got Carolina minus 3.
Atlanta minus 3.
You got it on the head?
On the head.
It's
And we're up 3-0. Here we go. We're heading to the next game. Miami and Tua, who just got put in the cry room and told it's going to be okay. Right?
The cry room.
Yeah, the cry room.
Yeah.
What do they call that? The care corner? What do you want? What do you call it?
What did they used to call it?
I have no
at
idea what
work?
you're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about? You really don't know what I'm talking about?
No, I really don't.
When there's a room when you know everyone gets upset nowadays.
This is a thing.
Yeah, you go to the room and you could cry there.
An
So
accepted defeat room.
accepted defeat room. Yeah,
Jack,
whatever.
you know about this? You were in school most recently.
This is his. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's what I call it, but
Is this a real thing?
there's some sort of thing. They have like dogs in there that you can pet.
No, shut up.
All right.
Stop. Stop.
We can keep it moving.
Stop it because I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna go crazy.
All right,
now.
just keep it going. We got Miami Buffalo.
But you
All right,
started this. But you started
All right,
this.
let me. Jesus, Miami with Tua, the crybaby Tua. Am I gonna lose my job at Buffalo with Josh Allen just being like them boys, him and Diggs? I got Buffalo minus 7.5.
Yeah, it's not enough. I got Buffalo minus 11.5.
I have Buffalo minus 7.5 also.
Buffalo's minus 13.
Oh
Fuck his
my
ball.
God.
All right.
You know what's funny? I wrote this down and I was like, last week Hawk said it's too low. And I was like, he said that last week. I'm still going to keep it low. And here we are.
That's too much. Anyway, here we go. Next game, San Francisco 49ers. Tough defeat last night on Sunday Night Football. Versus Chicago, tough defeat last night at 4 o'clock. They look absolutely disgusting. Justin Fields doesn't know what do we keep saying? Justin Fields isn't good right now, but he's bad. Anyway, last night he was horrendous against a good defense in Tampa. My opinion, 49ers have a pretty good defense as well. Not as good as the Buccaneers, but whatever. It's close, right? We can say it's close. I have it closer than it should be. I got San Fran minus 2.
Yeah, I got San Fran minus 5.5. I just think that defense is too much for young Justin.
I actually have it as a pick 'em. I thought this would be.
That's nuts.
That's a bold
think so?
choice.
That's
Yeah.
nuts. Somebody better throw water on Bryan. Cause
All right. Yeah, maybe I'm crazy.
San Francisco minus 3.
What'd you have?
5.5.
2. Give me that. Next, here we go. The punchless Pittsburgh Steelers will head to the dog pound in Cleveland. Cleveland probably going to get Baker Mayfield back. Probably going to get Nick Chubb back. Kareem Hunt's out. I'm a little nervous with Baker. So I'm going to go Cleveland minus 5.
See, I assumed especially with the early lines coming out that Baker probably wasn't going to go. What are you going to do? I had Pittsburgh minus 2.5.
Oh my God,
It's
that's
assuming-
horrific.
it's
That's a
assuming-
bad
It's
thing.
assuming
Dude.
Baker's not going to go.
Who we throwing water on, me or Hawk?
Now it's going on hot.
I have Cleveland at 4.5.
Okay, good. Jesus Christ.
Cleveland is 3.5.
You got that one, bro.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Give me something.
I want to let Jimmy take this one because
The two of the worst teams in the NFL.
Which one do you think is worse?
I think,
Philadelphia.
In your honest
I
opinion.
think
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia is probably worse. I mean, I'm not sure who's got the worst quarterback, but it might be Jalen Hurts.
I know who has the worst offensive coordinator.
Nick Sirianni.
He is so terrible.
Did you see they asked him about the defense and he said, "No, I don't watch any of that tape. I only care about the
No.
offense."
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Bad luck.
Bad luck.
Bad luck, dude.
No. Jalen Hurts doesn't look 5 yards. They're like
For a
10
man
yards
that
and
only
in.
watches offense, his quarterback's not
10
playing.
yards and in, Jalen Hurts doesn't see that. He only sees people 10 and out. Like, he's like, oh, where is everybody? Everyone's like fucking waving hands.
And he only tries to throw to his fourth option.
Yeah. Flats,
Yeah.
drags, digs, wide open. Fucking deep post, double coverage. And he's like,
Let it rock.
that's it, dude.
Yeah.
Let it
Yeah,
rock.
dude,
Or
let it
scramble.
rock.
Or run. That being said,
With that being said, I just couldn't do it by that much, but I got Detroit by 1.5.
all right. Now, I'm going to say this. I think Detroit wins this game. I think the bookies have Philadelphia minus 2.5.
I have literally what Alessino has for the same exact reasons. I think Detroit wins, but I don't think
I'm
Vegas
telling
sees
you
it
right
that
now,
way.
if you guys are right, it might be an early favorite for the Glizzy God of the week.
Oh, it's fucking feels real good. Who's the favorite, Jack?
Philadelphia is the favorite at 3.5.
Oh, that's
So we both get
money
it,
to
no?
the bank. Yeah, we both get the point, but that's
Nice.
money in the bank. All right, next game. Tennessee Titans. They found it. They figured it out. I mean, 3 weeks ago I was like, "Bleh." Now all of a sudden I'm like, maybe back to the AFC Championship game. I don't know what's going on here. against the Colts. They look good, but it was the rain, and Jonathan Taylor's pretty good, and everybody else sucks. So, actually, Pittman was good too. Titans -6.
Titans -5.5.
Titans -5.5.
Titans -1.
What?
Minus what? What'd you say?
-1. Uno.
1.
Uno.
No,
Woo.
unacceptable. Everybody get your pens
That
out. Start
is
marking that up.
Interesting.
Next game, and this is going to be fun for me. The Cincinnati Bengal Cats are
The
going.
Bengal Tigers?
The Bengal Tigers are headed to the New York Jets. Losers. All right. Now, I really messed up, and I'll tell you why I messed up bad. I actually scored this as Zach Wilson was playing, and that sucks for me.
All right, I didn't.
So, Bengals -10, and I fucked up. If I could do it again, which I can't, I would do Bengals -18. But Bengals -10.
All right, I got Cincy -13.5.
I went way too low again. I went Cincy -7.5. I didn't think it'd be that high.
Brian, they just lost by
Matt White,
41.
dude? Who
I
is
guess,
that
yeah.
They
guy?
just lost by 41 to Mac Jones. Kendrick Bourne threw a touchdown.
Well, but he might be right. He might be right.
Let's see.
Cincy -9.5.
Oh my God, we had 10. Let's go. That's crazy talk. I'm spamming Cincy on this week. There's no way. All right, next game. Didn't think it could get higher, but it did. Rams at Houston.
I already can tell you I probably went too low, but keep going.
I think I went too high. -16.5.
If you went too
I went
high,
way too low.
if you went too high, I'm
Brian's like -3. Not that low.
Brian's like Rams by 4.5. A little over a field goal on the road. If you went too high, I'm nestled right underneath you, 16.
Oh, that's horrible.
I have 9.5 for the Rams.
Rams are 14.5.
All right. Yeah,
Fucking
you got it. It had to be. I had to be 2 touchdowns. It had to be.
Me and Brian are tied at 3. Alessino has 6.
Ooh. All right. Next game. First 4 o'clock game. New England. They're headed west. They were home. No, were they home or were they in New York? Where were
New
they?
England? Well, that was at home.
They were at
They
home.
honored Richard Seymour. They put him in the Ring of Honor. I think maybe retired his number.
Oh.
They gave him the whole home slate of games, and he picked the Jets. Called it a homecoming game.
Yikes. Anyway, here we go. New England is going to head all the way west to the Chargers, and the Chargers had a bye week, so they're coming off a bye. And this stuff matters now. We don't talk about this enough. Teams coming off byes. Chargers are coming off a bye, and New England looked good, but for all the wrong reasons. Chargers -6.5.
Speaking of, we don't talk about it enough. The Jets were just coming off of a bye. They had 2 weeks to prepare to give up 41. I also got the Chargers. -6.5.
It was 41? I thought it was 51.
It's 54-13. They
Yeah.
lost by 41
Oh, okay,
points.
okay.
Clean sweep. I have the same thing. 6.5.
6.5 across the board. It's no points regardless.
Chargers are 5.5.
Yeah,
Same, we're all right around there.
All right. Next, we go Jacksonville off a bye, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're heading to Seattle, who plays in
Tonight.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
And 30 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. So Gino is still in. He'll be until probably week 10. He looks good for some parts of it. This was the hardest game for me to do. And I left it a pick 'em.
I don't think it's going to be a pick 'em. It was a difficult game for me to pick too, but at the end of the day, Jacksonville seems like they might be getting better, but I don't think Miami's really very good.
Seattle. Oh, Miami? Who?
No, Miami, that's their only win is Miami.
Oh, my. Okay,
So I'm saying
okay.
Jacksonville seems like they're
Sorry.
getting better, and Trevor might be putting it together. Trevor hasn't impressed me that much, and I don't think much of it's his fault. Ultimately, Seattle's defense is still, something. Bobby Wagner's still out there.
Hmm.
Gino's a vet. He's been through it all. He's been through as bad as it could get, and that's not what Jacksonville's going to give him. So I got Seattle by 2.5.
I put it as a pick 'em also.
Seattle 3.5.
Oh, goodness.
That might be too much. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that one.
I think 3.5 is too much, but
Washington football team seems like every time they play, they're going to hang around. Heineke's going to give you something. At Denver, Mile High. Denver is a dumpster fire. All right, I'll just say that. And I like Denver. Judy returns this week.
Oh, I didn't know that, but that's fine.
Does that make a difference if Teddy can't get him the ball?
Not if Chase Young is in his grill.
Yeah, but Washington's defense wasn't what it was last year. That being said, Washington -3 on the road.
Yeah, I think it's funny that you came right out and said Denver's a dumpster fire, because what I was going to say was Denver is kind of becoming the poster child here for the home dog. I got Washington by 2.5.
Yeah.
Washington by 2.5.
Denver is the favorite at -3.
Oh, those points. All right. We're on fire, boys and girls. Moving on. Where are we? Tampa Bay will head to New Orleans. And that's tough for Jameis. Jameis is playing tonight. It's a revenge game for Jameis. So you got to always take that in consideration. Revenge games you have to consider.
Yeah, instead of 3 picks, I'll throw fucking 7.
You're trying so hard.
That being said, I like that. I've probably said that being said 6 times in the segment. That being said, Tampa -6. And the only reason why it's 6 is because it's a revenge game. But go ahead, go.
You know, I didn't think about the revenge game
So you went
aspect
too high.
I think I went too high. I didn't think that it was a revenge game for Jameis. You know, I didn't think about it that way because he's been gone for over a year already. But I did go too high. I went -6.5.
Go ahead.
I went Tampa Bay -6.5.
6.5, 6.5. I have 6. I definitely didn't get this one. Go ahead.
Tampa -5.
Oh my god, I did. I did it.
Oof.
All right.
It's 9-3 to 4.
That's tough.
Well, some days you have good weeks, you know. Here we go. Sunday Night Football. Dallas heads to Minnesota. Dallas is marginally better. Dallas is marginally better than Minnesota. So Dallas -6. I don't really have anything to say. You know, they're just better than them. Unless Minnesota's going to run it down their throat, and you know, and Dalvin Cook's going to have a career day. I don't know.
In my mind, Dallas is over a touchdown favorite. But in my experience, especially in the past year and a half of doing this show, on top of our experience just
Minnesota.
gambling in general, Minnesota gets some weird respect by the books. So I went Dallas by 3.5.
Dallas 5.5.
Dallas 2.5.
Whoa, Hawk was right. Some weird respect.
I just feel like that's a game. I just feel like that's a game where you gotta take Dallas.
I feel like Dallas blows them out of the water now. The offense can't be stopped now. I don't think so.
Well, November 1st, we'll head to Monday Night Football, the game of the week.
Don't sound too excited.
The game everyone wants to see. When the lights shine brightest. Here we go.
Everyone wants to know what pro wrestling finisher Pat Mahomes is going to take a bump on this week.
Last week, the V trigger.
Last week he got Kenny
Thinking-
Omega's V trigger.
I think he's gonna get bubble bombed. That's what I think.
He's taking specials. I don't know about this.
Oh, when the
I don't know about
You
this.
didn't see him take Kenny Omega.
he doesn't know what the V trigger is though.
Kenny Omega's finishing move is the V trigger, which is like a flying knee
It's
almost.
a running
but- okay.
lifting knee.
Yeah.
That looked exactly.
and it looked
like what
exactly
happened to
like the
Mahomes.
hit that Mahomes.
Oh,
did.
geez, really?
So they're saying, what is
Gotcha.
Is he gonna get rock bottomed? Is he taking a tombstone pile driver next week? Who knows? But Kansas
It's gonna
City.
be a Logan Ryan Swanton bomb. It's gonna jump off a Leonard Williams.
Well,
shoulder.
let's see. So I don't know if I announced it. So it's Giants and KC. KC's home at Arrowhead, and I'm gonna absolutely disrespect Kansas City right now, live.
You're a disrespectful person.
I'm gonna disrespect them, dude. People are gonna think I'm a monster after this. Okay, I have the Giants. I have KC -4.5.
All right, you're wrong. It's cute. It's funny. The Giants are pissing you off, even though you've seen 2 Super Bowl wins in your life.
No.
It's cute, dude.
KC's pissing me off.
KC -10.
Nope.
There's no better way to
don't-
get. You said it yourself a few weeks ago when I forgot what team was playing the Giants. There's no better way to get back on track than playing the New York Giants.
I stand by that.
And so here we go.
I have
Kansas
KC
City.
at 6.5. So
Show me less than 5. Survey says.
Show me shambles.
Survey.
KC -10.
Oh my
Suck
goodness!
A horrible way to end the show. Vegas would end
Damn,
the
I got
segment.
smoked.
Vegas and Baltimore are buys. We're gonna take a break and we'll get back.
So you beat me by 2. It was 9 to 7-3.
9-7-3. All right.
Drop the OY and focus on you this October with Stay Thirsty Co's Droptober. That's right, every week in the month of October, brand new drops. On top of this, the promo code HAVOC, HAVOC, is going to get you 15% off of your total order. That's staythirstyco.com. Droptober, new drops every week the month of October. It's going to be sick. You want to get it first. Promo code's HAVOC. All right, we're back, and it's time to do the Fantasy Football Fringe Player Snake Draft. As always, we draft based on position of the guessing of the lines. This week it's going to be Alessino, then me, then Jack, then Bryan. Before we pick this week's teams, Jack, hit us with the last week's. What happened?
So, in a fucking landslide win, Anthony won with a total of 82.64. James coming in second with 58. Me with a solid 45.1.
Jeez.
And then Bryan
It's not
with
my day.
35.1.
All right, Bryan.
Jeez.
So,
All right.
He's like
Just getting beat the fuck up.
Jesus.
So, here we go. Quarterbacks. Tua Tagovailoa, Mac Jones, Carson Wentz, Matt Ryan, Ryan Tannehill, Jimmy Garoppolo, Kirk Cousins, famous Jameis Winston, Geno Smith, or Justin Fields. Anthony, you're on the clock.
All right, well, they don't really like going first. Unfortunately, that's what comes with winning. So, what am I going to do? Brian's face. Give me all, and I mean all, of Ryan Tannehill.
All right. I'm thinking that Cowboys defense does a lot of the bending but not breaking. Shootout potential as always. Minnesota versus Dallas. Give me Kirk Cousins.
I thought about it. I wouldn't lie if I told you that was my number 2.
I'll take Carson Wentz.
Oh, that was not my
Fuck,
number
that's
3.
who I was going to take.
That's not my number 3. There's a guy there. There's a guy there. Don't be afraid, though. You're up, Bryan.
I know.
There's a guy there. Just don't be afraid.
Give me, I think I know. Give me Jameis Winston
No.
against Tampa
No,
Bay.
that's not what I was thinking, but it's okay.
All right, Brian's
I
up.
take it.
Brian's up for one now.
I was thinking about Matt Ryan.
I was also thinking about Matt Ryan,
Yeah.
but I thought about the revenge game. You put it in my head.
Oh, God.
Might
How
as
can I
well go
forget?
for it.
I'm wrong. You're right.
Running backs, we have Dearness
yeah.
Johnson, Khalil Herbert, Myles Gaskin, Javonte Williams, Eli Mitchell, Devontae Booker, Kenneth Gainwell, Antonio Gibson, Chase Edmonds, David Johnson. Brian for one.
You know what? Give me damn, these are tough. David Montgomery's still not back, right? And we don't know if Damian Williams is back off COVID. I don't think so.
I think Damian Williams is back off COVID. I think, but don't hold me to that.
He has played like absolute shit.
Yeah.
You know what? Give me Dearness Johnson, and just because I think he's going to play more of a Kareem Hunt role than people are anticipating. So I think there's a little bit higher upside for him this week.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. Young Jack, you're up.
Take Myles Gaskin.
You know, I thought about taking Myles Gaskin, but you never know. I feel like every week it's 16 or 2.
Don't let him fall to me or the game's over. I'm going to tell you right now. Dude, don't let him fall to me.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
No, then he's falling to me.
Because it could be this guy that you were nutting all over the place about yesterday. Or it could be Chase Edmonds, who I'm going to select.
No, it wasn't Chase Edmonds.
All right, well then go ahead. You have 2 picks. Don't blow it.
Eli Mitchell. I want to take the guy now. Javonte or... Give me... I can't. I fucking can't. I hate Philadelphia. Give me Javonte Williams. I hate Philadelphia. I wanted to take Kenneth Gainwell, but I can't. I hate Philadelphia. Back to you, pal.
I'll take Antonio Gibson.
I really hope we leave fucking. I really hope Gainesville stays off the board.
I'll take Gainesville.
Oh god.
I'll take Herbert.
Yeah, that's tough.
All right.
There's really not much else.
Time for the wide receiver pool. Kendrick Bourne, who, as we now know, he's got quarterback potential. Khalif Raymond, I'm not even positive what team he's on. Alan Lazard.
I feel the same way.
Russell
He's on the
Gage.
Lions, guys.
All right. Alan Lazard, Russell Gage, Jalen Waddle, Corey Davis, T. Higgins, Hunter Renfro, Cortland Sutton, Devontae Smith. Brian, you're up for one.
Now all of a sudden we're acting like Corey Davis is good again. Okay, here we go.
Give me Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, that was
That's something special right there.
that was
Against Washington defense.
Oh, that was obvious.
Yeah,
That was.
give
I
it to
mean,
me.
I was like, he won't mess this up. Jack will though.
Take Kendrick Bourne.
Yep, we knew that. We knew he'd fuck that up.
Russell Gage is still on the Falcons, right?
Are you gonna take who I think you take?
Russell Gage.
He had 14 points last week, in case
Yeah.
anybody's wondering.
Russell Gage.
I know who Alcino's gonna take, and if he doesn't, I'm gonna take him.
So there's one, two, there's 4 guys out there.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I'm gonna do this, but I feel like I need to. Give me Devontae Smith. I didn't want to pick an Eagle, and I fucking went and did it. And give me the other rookie. Give me Waddle. I hate myself.
Not as much as I hate myself.
Jim, you are up.
Who are the Raiders playing?
Oh, we almost caught him.
Yeah.
We tried to get him. We tried to get somebody. It didn't work out. They're on a bye.
Son of a bitch. So that sucks.
Renfro would be my number 1 pick, just so we
Yeah.
know, if he wasn't on a bye.
I mean,
Sutton was mine, but he was definitely my 2.
Well, Sutton, yeah. Well, all right, you're right. Sutton.
That's why there's 10 players.
Sutton special. Please pick.
I guess I'll take Alan Lazard.
Please pick.
I'll take T. Higgins.
Oh, Jack. God damn it.
That's probably a good pick.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
Do it. You're gonna take Corey Davis.
Who else is
dude?
left? What do you want me to take?
Oh,
Khalif
Khalif Raymond, or Corey Davis. Don't pick Corey Davis
Give me
with
Khalif
Matt White
Raymond,
throwing
dude.
him the
Yeah,
ball,
that's,
dude.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Joe
Give me
Flacco.
Khalif Raymond.
Joe Flacco's not ready, dude. Different
He'll be
coach.
ready.
Just give me Khalif Raymond.
He'll be
Maybe he'll
ready.
catch a touchdown.
All right, tight ends. Bob Tonyan, Dallas Goedert, Evan Ingram, Cole Kmet, Mo Alley Cox, Hayden Hurst, Michael Pruitt, Austin Hooper, CJ Uzama, Jonnu Smith.
I'm gonna go with Tunyon, mainly because Devontae Adams activated the COVID-19 list earlier today. So that Alan Lazard pick, I think you got, is also huge. So that was actually my plan had he got back down to me, but
I didn't realize.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
looking at Alan Lazard, and I'm
Yeah.
like, Jack, because Jack has
Yep.
Rodgers and Devontae Adams, so he announced it to me about 6
Yep.
hours ago.
COVID-19 list.
I didn't realize.
So I'll take
that.
Tunyon.
That sucks.
At least he's more likely to catch a touchdown if Devontae isn't there. So
I'll take Uzama.
That's a good pick.
You know what? We joke about this all the time, but
You're
this guy catches
You're
touchdowns.
gonna say I
man.
know. So you're gonna
This
say
guy
it.
catches
Mo
touchdowns.
Alley
Mo Alley
Cox.
Cox,
I
baby.
knew it. I knew he was gonna say it. Yanu. Give me Yanu.
All right, so we have our team set.
You gonna announce the teams?
Ant has Ryan Tannehill, Eli Mitchell, Javonte Williams, Devonta Smith, Jalen Waddle, and Jonnu Smith.
Now hold on. Yanu and Ryan Tannehill combo. Go ahead.
they're not on the same team.
Oh, you're right. They're not.
Yeah.
anymore. Oh,
You
no.
So not a combo.
Silly.
They were last year.
Oh.
Hey, can I get a Frosty and a Whopper?
All right, what's the other team, Jack? It
Silly goose.
It's late. Let's go.
is late.
James has Kirk Cousins, Chase Edmonds, Antonio Gibson, Russell Gage, Alan Lazard, and Mo Alley Cox.
That looks like a good team. That's the team to beat.
I
No
have
video, but yeah.
I have Carson Wentz, Myles Gaskin, Kenny Gaineswell, Kendrick Bourne, T. Higgins, and C.J. Uzama.
Team is absolute trash.
Bryan is Jameis Winston, Dearness Johnson, Khalil Herbert, Cortland Sutton, Khalif Raymond, and
Oof.
Big Bob Tanya.
You don't feel good about Khalif Raymond. Doesn't sound.
Honestly,
No.
I'll be willing to wager that your team. I'll be willing to wager that Brian's team finishes last. That's what I'll be willing to wager. And it's not Brian's
it's-
picks.
Just work with what the draft gives you.
It's just who's his other Sutton.
Unless Khalif Raymond goes for like 2 touchdowns out of nowhere.
Then you knew it the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, I'll act like I knew. Yeah.
All
Love
right.
that. Before we go to break, did you guys see the terms of the deal are in on the fan who exchanged the football?
Oh, yeah.
The terms of the deal are in. For the 600th football, he received not 1, 2 signed Tom Brady Bucs jerseys, a signed Mike Evans jersey, the game cleats Mike Evans wore when he was catching the touchdown signed, $1,000 in credit to the team's store, and 2 season tickets for the rest of this season and all of next season.
I feel
I don't believe I missed anything.
He-
That
he-
ball would have been worth $500,000.
He's also
Right.
he's also trying to get Tom Brady to play around the golf.
Yeah,
with him.
Tom said no.
He did.
Tom said no. Apparently, that's what they were saying on the fan before.
Well, yeah, it's kind of fucking disrespectful. Anyway, it
Really?
did value at 500,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I said yesterday we were talking about that, and I was like, nah, like who cares? You're a fan. You go to the game. You're not expecting a ball. Now that I know it's worth 500,000, I might have left. Now,
Shout out.
Might have left.
every touchdown is a new record. So does 600 actually matter?
Yeah, it's a milestone, right?
It is, but every
Do you think he
touchdown-
gets to 700 before it's all over?
No.
No.
So it might be.
Think about
But
it.
know?
but like so now every
He would
ball
have
do they
to-
save? Because Mike Evans launched the next one into the fucking stands.
Well, they're not concerned about that one. I
Like
guess.
after the 601's gone, somebody's got it.
Yeah.
So
After yeah, I think everyone after 600, maybe the last one. What I was gonna say was, in order for him to get to 700, he would need to have
3 more years of 30,
three
33 touchdowns.
pretty good years
Yeah.
or 2 stellar years
Yeah.
left. And I don't know. He might have it. I don't know if Giselle has it.
Gotcha.
I don't even know what you're
I don't-
saying.
He might have 2 more years in him, but I don't think Giselle's gonna let him play 2 more years.
Oh, stop. Don't even he doesn't even get touched in there, dude. And he's got the
He really
fucking,
doesn't.
he's got 3 of the top 15 receivers in the NFL.
He said I think I could play until I'm into my 50s. I just don't know if I want to.
Would you put Antonio Brown right now, like, healed from CTE and all that? Would you put him right now in the top 15?
Current?
Yeah, right now.
I mean, for fantasy wise, yeah.
Well, I mean, any other way you put it.
Top 15 guys I'd want on my team.
No.
I don't know.
I'm
Probably
saying
not.
top 15 fantasy wise. You think he's top 15?
Yeah, probably.
Talent, you think he's top 25?
Maybe.
Okay, Mike Evans top 25.
Yeah.
Chris Godwin top 25.
Yeah.
Gronkowski top 25. I know he's been
When he
out, but
plays.
Leonard Fournette top 15 running back.
Leonard Fournette's another one who it's like he's got the switch, but it's broken. Like
It's on right now.
right now it's
broken.
on.
It's broken
right now
on.
It's on and broken on. But eventually it's gonna short.
I'm just
out,
saying,
right? I mean,
offensive line, top 10 offensive line.
yeah.
It's
But that's the
disgusting.
thing. The Bucks kind of reinvented the mold on teams always want to grab the quarterback and then build out. They built the team and then put the quarterback in. If you're always ready, you don't got to get ready, right? It's kind of that mentality. If you have the team ready when the because we always say with the Jets, didn't matter how good Darnold was, he was going to fail. If they don't figure it out with Zach Wilson, he's going to fail. If your team is garbage around the quarterback, it doesn't matter. So if you bring in Tom Brady and none of the other pieces are there, you just wasted $50
You make a
million.
lot of fucking sense. And guess what? The Giants put a fucking bunch of talent around Daniel Jones, and we still don't know.
I don't know if I'd say a bunch of talent.
I mean,
Better than
Sterling
it was
Shepard
last
is
year.
pretty good. Like,
Yeah,
he's
been
not top
hurt.
25. He's pretty good. Kenny Galladay's top 25, healthy, skill wise.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but then
He
they're
is-
not using him properly when he's on the field.
Of course, I agree. And whatever. Evan Ingram is.
Go ahead.
After you said about building a team before you get the quarterback, do you think the Broncos are ready?
Yeah, I've been saying for weeks
That's a
upon
fucking
weeks
good question,
upon
young
weeks.
Jack.
For weeks upon weeks, I've been saying Aaron Rodgers is the quarterback in Denver next
Imagine.
year.
Is it enough to? So okay.
Because the Niners
So
aren't
you're,
going
but
to
you
do.
see, this is what I'm
bring Aaron
saying.
in.
So you're saying.
Not after getting Trey.
So you're telling me. That Aaron Rodgers goes to Denver in the offseason, and
And he probably brings Tay with him, and then they have Judy, Tay, Noah Fant, and
Cortland Sutton.
Cortland Sutton's in a contract year. You're probably not going to be able to bring back Cortland Sutton if you're bringing Aaron Rodgers and Tay in. You lose Cortland Sutton, you probably get a healthy KJ Hamler. They probably draft another
And
kid.
Tim Patrick. They're
Yeah.
stacked at wide receiver. Wow. So you're saying I could see that Aaron Rodgers on Denver probably is automatically.
It's
a
not
lock,
like
a
the
lock.
cold weather in Denver's going to scare him off. He's played his whole career
Yeah.
in Green Bay.
I just feel like we're running into this thing where the AFC is so much better than the NFC.
It's been like that for a while.
just-
I feel
it
like.
I
was
feel like
only-
that forever in basketball, but
it was
seems,
only like 4, 5, 6 years ago where the NFC was there at the start of the year. 10 teams that you could see making a run. In the AFC, it was really just Tom. There,
switched
I mean,
completely.
it was only 5 years ago where the AFC was Tom Brady, and then maybe the Steelers might have a decent year, and then the Chiefs showed up with Pat Mahomes turned it around. Lamar came in and turned it around for the Ravens. But there was
Joe Baker.
there was a very long time
Nick
where the
Chubb.
AFC was really nothing, a non-factor. There's only 1 or 2 teams you really think can even make a serious run at it. And the NFC was overstacked. So it's always kind of like that. Basketball, the West was crazy. Now it's kind of leveling out again.
Yeah, the West is still notoriously better than the East, and losing LeBron kind of hurt that.
Yeah, but then they got Durant, Kyrie Irving, and
They
James
did.
Harden,
And now they don't have Kyrie.
Ben
The
Simmons and
Bucks.
Joel Embiid, Giannis. The Knicks all of a
The
sudden
Knicks
are
are
a
now
force.
like
Good. All right, well, whatever.
All right, ready to take a break?
Yeah.
All right. All right, what's up, guys? As everyone knows, this season we are on YouTube. Last season we weren't, and I got to be honest with you, we were dressing like shit a little bit, We weren't worried about what people saw. We were wearing pajamas. We had Anthony coming in wearing whatever sweats he wore to work that day. Half the time I'd roll out of bed and show up to the studio. But now the people are going to see us, and we got to look fresh. We want that fine Italian fucking material. That's right. We're talking Saatchi di Dinero, streetwear brand from Long Island, New York. The gear is fire. It looks good. Right now, I got the M5 Motivated Money Making Monday morning hoodie on, okay? You're going to be able to get this and so much more at SaatchiDiDinero.com. Promo code HAVOC is going to save you 10% off. That's SaacciDidenaro.com. HAVOC. Promo code HAVOC gets you 10% off. Always authentic, never counterfeit. Saatchi Di Dinero. Welcome back, guys. Once again, best way to support the show, support the sponsors. You support the sponsors, you support the boys. It's time for the Tournament of Degenerates. Last week, I once again placed the good old, this isn't the sheet that I needed. This is the current sheet. I needed the other sheet. I placed the good old 3-team, 6-point tees that can't lose, that lost. All right, it was Baltimore -0.5, the Rams -9, New England -1. I had 300 on that. I'm down to -600, but I'm not in last place.
Still
This-
early.
This week I'm going with a couple of things. I got the Chargers of Los Angeles -5.5. The Cincinnati Bengal Tigers -9.5. Dallas -2.5. Atlanta -3. 4 legs. It's a parlay. It's 100 to win 1,000. Then we're going again. We got a 2-leg parlay. Green Bay money line, Washington football team money line, 100 to win 647. We've also got Detroit money line, 100 to win 145.
All right. I don't hate it.
ACTION.
So I lost, and that sucks. The Browns, I lost by half point of the Browns Thursday Night Football. I lost last Monday night on the Buffalo game that was still pending. There's a bunch of losses. This tournament is so hard. Doing it on Monday night is so difficult, and my picks change so drastically, but it's fine. Anyway, moving on. I have 226 in the positives. So I guess I'm...
Makes you feel any better. Pancake Louie makes the majority of his picks on Sunday at 12:30, and he's in last place right now.
Yeah, well, Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? So here we go. Moving forward, I wanted to bring some youth to the show, and the youngest guy here, the junior producer, how he takes his big dick parlay swing of the week. I've decided I'm gonna do one of those myself. I'm up 226. I'm gonna risk it all. I'm gonna risk it all on a 4-teamer, all straight. The Titans got to do it. The Bengals got to do it. The Cowboys got to do it. And Arizona Thursday night has to do it. And if they do it, my 226 stays home, and I take home 890 more. I like that. I'm okay with that.
I don't.
Okay, well, that's my swing.
Go Pack, go.
All right.
You got the big dick approval.
And I got the big dick approval, dude.
Dude,
and that's all that matters.
You love it.
I'm gonna pass it on. I'm gonna pass it on.
All right. So last week, coming into the week, I had 891. I had a 3-team parlay: Bengals 6.5, Falcons 2.5, Raiders -3. Hit on all but the Falcons. They won by 2 points, so that is tough. And then actually hit on the Colts money line, so I wound up leaving the week with 965. For this week, I'm going with a parlay similar to Jim's over here, but instead of the Cowboys, there's only 3 teams. So I have ATL -3. I have Cincinnati minus. I forgot. I didn't write down what they have. 9.5. Sorry, and then I have the Chargers -5.5. 100 to win 600. And then I have just a money line Washington football team 100 to win 140.
Sounds like Washington football team may be everyone's glizzy god. We'll go on to Jack.
It's not the glizzy.
Before Jack gets it going,
Sorry, Jack.
there is an old rule in gambling. Sometimes the best bet is to not make any bet at all. And down $660, Pancake Louie displayed that action this past week
With fucking integrity, dude. He did it with pride.
with pride and integrity.
He did it. Go ahead, Jack. Go ahead, young stud. You're up 1,800, and how the fucking
Now you're in fourth
How
place.
they fallen.
Third place. You're in third.
Well, guys, we're here today. I got my shovel out. I shoveled everything out. I got the Colts and Bengals money line. Those both hit, totaling me a 415, adding to my total, which is now 631. But it's the big dick here to double dick everybody. We got the Minnesota money line, the football team money line, and the Colts money line. 150 to win 14 and change. And we also got the Green Bay money line, 100 to win 240.
Okay, I like the energy in those picks. I can't bring the. I can't. 10 years ago, I could have with the best of them, but now
a few hours ago, when Jack was doing his prep work for the show, he throws the door open and goes, "I hope you're ready for the big dick swing of the week. It's coming back stronger than ever." And I was like, "Can't wait, dude. Save it for the show."
Save that energy for the show, dude. I don't have time for that.
So, everyone's favorite part of the show. It's time for the Glizzy God pick of the week.
We'll recap it.
Well, it's there. I'm getting there. Quick review. I told you. Tennessee Titans, -5.5. It got down to -4.5 at game time, but we were going money line.
Plus, but yes.
I'm sorry, right? +5.5. Got down to +4.5. We were playing for the money line, and they absolutely fucking throttled them. And we moved to 19-4 against the spread all time. Jack had Cincinnati. What was the spread on that game?
It was -6.5.
Well, plus 6.
Plus
Yeah.
6.5.
And obviously they throttled the Ravens. Mr. Alessino, tell the people.
Had the Colts last night, and they didn't really throttle the 49ers, but they did what they had to do.
I didn't watch much of the second half, but I assume the score didn't tell the story of the game.
Yeah, no, at the end they kind of ran away with it. Brian?
I had Denver -3. They wound up losing by 3.
Yeah.
So
You know what? When
You
I
hate to
got
see it.
nervous for you immediately was when it was confirmed that all 3 of those guys were out and the line only moved a point and they were still favorited.
Yeah.
I figured it would have.
That's when I got concerned for you big time.
I was like,
'cause the
oh,
books
so
know
they
something we
expected.
don't.
Yeah. But whatever, it happened. So 3-1 this week, and then or last week I should say. And here we go. This week's Glizzy Gods is GG's.
I want to hear from Jack and Bryan first because they have the the worst KDR, so to speak, the worst winning percentage so far on the Glizzy God.
Go ahead, Jack.
Well, this week it appears, a group selection may be, my Washington football team. However, I got to bring it back to my favorites. I got the Green Bay Packers beating the Arizona Cardinals, making them defeated by 1.
Defeated by
Defeated
1.
by 1. Giving them their first loss.
Throw that on his shirt. Defeated by 1.
Defeated by 1, and then you gotta put the Cardinals record. I gotta make that shirt.
And then I want
7-1.
7-1.
But I
Defeated by
Defeated
1.
by 1, dude.
But on the back across the shoulders, I want Jack's silhouette with the mullet, like a black silhouette.
With the headphones on.
Yeah.
Shit. All right, go ahead, Brian.
All right, so they've been the Glizzy before for me, and they'll be the Glizzy again this week. I'm going with the Detroit Lions. I think it's just a matter of time. I feel like each week, like we said before, I feel like each week they get more exciting. They look more competent. And I think against an Eagles team that's not looking so competent, I think this might be the one. So I'm locking them up.
All
Glizzy
right.
for Detroit.
All right. I got Houston over the Rams. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Not only will they cover 16,
They're winning this thing outright.
He's got it on the money line.
I agree with Brian. I'm going to ride Detroit one more time. They let me down again, and that's it. They're done. They're dead to me. Jared Goff, this is your last chance. Give me Detroit straight.
it's a triple kill. It's a turkey, whatever you want to call it. I'm taking Detroit. Connor texted me. He said he was lucky that he was busy at work yesterday and he didn't have to watch how bad the Eagles were. And I said, well, dude, it's bad. They're bad. Jalen Hurts is bad. Nick Sirianni can't even be held accountable for his own defense.
So
Detroit has a winning attitude. They got nothing to lose. They got to get one.
exactly.
This is the one. This as good. They're not, dude. 0-17. Oh, you thought 0-16 was hard? 0-17 is going to be damn near impossible in the NFL.
I just feel like if they bring the energy they brought against the Rams, they're going to beat 20 teams.
Oh yeah, they would.
You know what I mean? They're good. They on that like yesterday, that game. If they played how they played with balls to the wall, risking it all, going for broke, they do that. They could beat at least half the teams in the NFL.
Yeah, they would have beat. Yeah, Jets, Giants.
They would have smashed them.
Yeah.
Eagles, garbage
Eagles,
team.
yeah.
Would have smashed them.
You could say they were playing with some big dick energy.
They are playing.
Dan
with some-
Campbell's coaching with fucking Big Dan energy.
Big energy. Yeah. He's trying to chew some kneecaps, and we see that now.
Yeah,
he's
a
willing
bulldog, dude.
He's willing to bite some kneecaps. But whatever. I feel good. I got the Lions. I think I don't know how much they win by, but they get it done.
Yeah, I like the Lions. You heard it here first. Lions are winning this football game.
Don't buy into the hype of Green Bay, though, guys. Take it easy. Temper your
Mhm.
expectations. The only reason why I want the Cardinals to win now is so I can get that shirt for Jack.
Defeated by 1.
That's it.
That would be fucking great.
That's
honestly.
Yeah, we need.
Or you know what? We could just do defeated by none if they lose, and then just put the silhouette anywhere. But he's got to be like crying on the silhouette, like you know what I mean. We gotta have this in the mullet. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Do not doubt the greatness of Aaron Rodgers.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't, dude, but I do.
Rogers
anyway.
doing it longer than Kyler, and just as hard as 0-17 is, 17-0 is might as well be impossible.
Yeah.
They got to drop one eventually. Short week. Aaron Rodgers is, you assume he's going to be prepared. Maybe Tay Adams doesn't play. I don't know. It's neither here nor there. The Glizzy got is the Detroit Lions. Anything got anyone else? Anyone got anything else? Scratch that.
I
Run
want
it
to
back.
say shout out to Tom Verna because I saw Tom Verna last Friday and he was talking to me about the podcast, saying that he likes listening to it. Says he listens every week. Told me I haven't been on any of the shows, but I've
Tom
only missed
Burner's
2.
in that picture.
Where is he at?
He's in
Oh,
that
there he
picture
is.
Of the,
All right,
the
Tom.
2005
So you're actually
SIAC Jets.
indirectly a part of the podcast studio
Every single week.
every single week. So not only are you here viewing, but you were here in spirit. So
That's awesome.
big
Yeah.
shout out to Tom.
Big
Verna.
shout out Tom Burner. I don't remember what the conversation was, but my mom the other day was like, "Oh, do you remember that boy that was on the team, dad coach? They live right behind East, but he went to St. Anthony's." And I was like, "That's
Tom
Tom
Burner.
Burner."
Tom Verna, commute to St. Anthony's, lived 2 minutes away from our high school.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he lived on Sachem Court,
Literally. You could see the lights of Sachem East Field from his
right,
front yard.
right behind the away stadiums, the away
Oh,
stands.
really?
The football
Yeah.
stadium.
Wow. Well, that's it. All right, I got nothing else
So
to
yeah,
say.
that's it. Shout out Tom.
All right, yeah. Shout out Tom. As always, brought to you by Tiger Pack Productions, Housepathic Podcasting, Stay Thirsty Co, and Sachi Di Dinero. Peace out.